Hi, this is the ESE111 project demonstration. So right now I am uploading the code, and just a few notes on the design. So here we have the photoresistor. The photoresistor is to measure the brightness of the screen. So here I've used cap, and I've covered it with black paper to ensure that it's opaque so that none of the environmental light is affecting its reading. Then we have a ping sensor, which is at the webcam area, and that's usually where our eye is. That's why that's a convenient place to put it, and it measures the distance the user is from the screen, the user's eye level to be exact. The phone is at where the blink app is present and where the user can see the distance and the light and all the other readings, is at an angle slanted at the same slant as the screen. And the reason for this is because, especially in my phone's smartphone light sensor, it's extremely sensitive. It's located around this top half here, the top part of the phone. So when you change the slant angle, the brightness changes by a lot. So it's good to keep it at the same slant so that there's the same ambient light. And then behind here is the breadboard with the Node MCU connected to it and the Arduino. When uploading code, the buzzer component is not connected, and the reason for so is that because the buzzer actually causes some issues with how it uploads. So now that the code is just uploaded, I am going to connect the buzzer to its appropriate pin, and right now it is on on the break, or I haven't pressed play, so that I could press play at the moment. So right now it's on a break. You can see that it's measuring the room light, and the rest of the readings are from previous tests that I've done. Now, if we start working, so right now the screen brightness, the distance, and the work time are all optimal, so it's giving this confirmation message that it's good. Say if I move too close to the screen, so the buzzer is giving a small beep, which indicates that I'm too close, so I can move further away. And right now we saw a little glitch that I got in 893, and the reason why is that because my head was tilted slightly, so the ping sensor had no object and it was just hitting the cabinet behind there. So right now all the conditions are good. So now if I increase the screen brightness, sorry, if I decrease the screen brightness, the screen is too dim, so it gives us that message that the screen is too dim. I've made the screen dim, as you can see that it's black. So now I'm increasing the screen's brightness, and all the conditions are fine. Now if I make the screen extremely bright, now the screen is too bright compared to the environment, so I can reduce the brightness till it's at the optimal level. So that was for distance and the screen brightness. Now keep in mind that the brightness can also be due to room brightness. For example, if I open this curtain here, I get the screen is too dim. The reason why the message is saying the screen is too dim is because usually you have to adjust the screen to match the environment. We don't really adjust the environment to match the screen. So I could change the screen brightness accordingly. So now that it's surpassed the threshold work time in one stretch of time, now I'm getting a beep that indicates that I've worked for too long. So that would then, if I press on a break, all of the readings are stopped except for the phone's smart light sensor, the smartphone's light sensor, and the reason for so is that all of the other sensors, the readings are controlled by the code, so I could determine when we're taking readings and when we're not taking readings through a Boolean condition. But the smartphone's light intensity sensor cannot be determined by cell. You can only read values from it. You can't control how it's taking them. So the room it takes the readings of the ambient light intensity even when on a break. When we resume back to working condition, the time resets. It resets back to a normal time, and all the conditions are there. And also if you violate two conditions or like two of the parameters, which would be distance and light intensity, you get two beeps. So if I move here, I'm too close. Let's try making this brighter instead. Right now my room is a little dark, that's why. Okay, yeah. So here for each iteration or every 2 seconds, we're getting two beeps, which indicates two parameters are off. Now if I move away and keep the screen at the same brightness, now the screen is too bright, but I'm at the right distance, so only one beep. And I can adjust the screen's brightness to match the right environmental factor. Thank you.